Hi friends, it's Victor Costa, Peace, Love, and Muscles. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having an outstanding day. Thanks so much for the likes, the shares, and the subs. I truly appreciate it very much. Please follow me at Vicsnatural on Instagram and also on Facebook. And today we are going to talk a little bit about sort of the healing process with respect to fitness and bodybuilding and how that kind of all ties in together. So one could make a very good argument that a healthier body heals faster than an unhealthy body, right? And when you think about the bodybuilding activity that you do or the fitness activity that you do, you're really creating traumas or a controlled trauma. And we focus a lot on push-pull or split routine versus full body or rep scheme and all that. But that really is less important. You would think it's more important because it's very active, and the passive stuff, or we think they're passive, things like sleep, are not as important. But let's talk a little bit about how bodybuilding and health, natural bodybuilding and health, can't really be separated. You could make a very good argument that a healthier body, a healthy body, heals faster and is more receptive to bodybuilding and fitness training, right? So it would make sense to start off with a plan for optimal health, right? So what does that entail? Well, if you're just starting out, or even if you're a professional at this, you should know that you have to be in good health, right? So we know that there are certain components of health, and we would call them, let's say, activity, nutrition, and rest. So the game that most of us are really good at is getting into the gym and pounding away and reading on the new rep scheme and all this other stuff. But where we tend to fail, really, as not just fitness enthusiasts and bodybuilders, where we really fail and get poor marks is in the nutrition and rest portion of it, as if that doesn't count for much. But it really does. It really is the foundation of your health, which allows you to not only recover from your workouts, but to heal, right? And you know, obviously when you don't have those two things going for you, if you're not sleeping enough and the body's not nourished, and then you're adding this controlled trauma or stress, you could make a very good argument that you are making the body, quote unquote, unhealthier. And I really think that that's where a lot of us are putting ourselves. So we tend to think, oh, I got to get to the gym. I didn't have enough sleep, but I didn't have enough to eat today or enough nutrition, but I've got to get to the gym. No, it's really the other way around. You've got to refocus on the basics of health and life, which is really your rest. You've got to get your rest game down. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We know that the body heals when it's asleep. And so I know it's hard to get to sleep because we tend to lay down and think about, you know, bills and the things we have to do tomorrow and all those things. I would say, you know, take a good half hour before you plan to go to bed, write down a list of things that you have to do the next day. And, you know, for me as well, I tend to think about those things too, but I've got a little trick that I wanted to share with you. I hope you don't mind. I hope this is not off the beaten, too far off the path of what we're talking about, but I have these little beads, and I don't know if you saw me in my lives, but you can hear the sirens outside. But I've got these beads, and these beads, I bought these at a Tibetan store, but really it could be any beads that you have. I know a lot of people use rosary beads, or they just use whatever, you know. But I want to tell you what I do with these. So basically, I start over here, and I work my way all the way around the string until it's completed. So I lay in bed, and I think about everything that I'm grateful for, and I touch one of the beads as I express gratitude. So my mother, my wife, my brother, my daughter, my job, my home, my community, my health, all of these things. The fact that I have enough to eat, the fact that I enjoy my health and I enjoy my body. I mean, I can just keep going. And I go on this sort of rant. And even if I name things more than once, it keeps me sort of in this state of gratitude. It keeps my mind sort of relaxed. It reminds me of all the incredible things that are happening in my life. And that is really conducive to better rest. I have found that. I've been recommending this to other people to count their blessings and everything before they go to bed and all the great things rather than counting the bills and the problems and all the other things, which kind of keep you up at night. So a simple trick like this is not too attenuated from your bodybuilding objectives because it helps you rest, helps you get to bed a little bit earlier, it helps you have a good restful night, and that's conducive to healing, and that is ultimately plays out in the way you express yourself, not only in your health of your body and and the way you feel and your performance, but also in the look in your eyes, your decision making, and your overall health, right? So the whole idea is to have a healthy body to begin with, and a healthy body recovers faster than an ill body, right? Because we are feeding the workouts, we are healing as we're creating traumas, and that's really the most important thing that I want to convey to you guys. And when you have all these things down, and I know it's hard to get all these things down, your nutrition, your sleep, those may be harder for you than your workouts, because workout, like I said, is active, is social, there's music, there's people, all that stuff for a lot of you who go out to gyms. And the other stuff is sort of more personal, right? But that's really where you have to up your game. You have to pay attention to those things. You know, a healthy body looks better. A healthy body heals better. A healthy body performs better. So really just refocus on those important things. Your nutrition game and also your sleep game is really, really valuable. And so I wanted to just share with you some ideas. As you guys know, I have some other programs and some exciting things coming up, but I wanted to just share this video with you today to remind you that it is health first, and that will show up in your bodybuilding gains and in your fitness gains and the way your body responds, okay? So thank you very much, guys, for enjoying this video. I hope this little tip, you know, whether you have beads or you have something else, to just lay there in bed at night and count your blessings and sort of, you know, the things that you're grateful for will, as you know, expand, and the things that you focus on, right, or what you continuously get in your life. And so try to focus less on the problems, focus on the great things. That's conducive to the sleep, it's conducive to the healing, and it works its way somehow into your fitness and the way your body feels, expresses itself, and the way you live. So peace, love, and muscles. Please take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.